Hello everybody, this is Brooksy from Bramley Moore Blues and this is your instant match reaction to Everton 2, Brentford 4. It's Brentford who go away from the Hill Dickinson Stadium with 3 points with a really good away performance from them. Everton were really sloppy, I felt, in this game, and unfortunately they couldn't build on their result at the City Ground on Tuesday. In terms of selection, Grealish and Keane came back into the side for Patterson and Roll. I thought Everton actually started quite well in the first half. McNeil had a shot well saved by Kelleher. He tipped it around the post, and from the resulting corner, there was a good header from Taki that was blocked on the line by Thiago. Whilst Everton had quite a lot of possession, unfortunately they fell behind on the 11th minute. It was a goal by Thiago. There was a ball from the left-hand side from Janelt. It was a great finish from Thiago, who ran off Keane to have a strong left-footed finish into the goal. Pickford had no chance. And following the goal, Brentford settled. And I thought they were hungry in midfield. Everton was scruffy and giving the ball away. Rabunum nicked the ball in midfield and shot wide. Was another good chance for Everton. The main thing in the first part of the game is the fact that Thiago was tormenting our centre-halves. He had another shot blocked for a corner. There was a decent header from Barry from a Mikolenko cross, but he was quite far out and he headed straight at Kelleher. A little bit further on than that. Good defending from O'Brien following a Brentford counter where he could have got caught out, but he actually did well to shepherd the ball and win it back. There was a good ball from the right-hand side, a cross that reached Sharda, who shot straight at Pickford. It was very similar to the first goal that Brentford scored. At this point, Everton needed half-time. They were really sloppy in possession, and they became quite ragged at the back. Pickford saved well, again from Thiago just before half-time, and we were really lucky to be only one goal down at the break. However, just before the whistle went for half-time, there was an unbelievable save from Kelleher to deny Barry with a great diving header after good work from Grealish. In terms of the first half, there was not a lot to cheer about after a promising start from Everton. They were very sloppy in possession, especially after the goal. However, they had chances. Barry looked bright in the main. He held the ball up quite well and looked a bit of a threat. In terms of Brentford, I thought Janelt and Damsgaard played really well in the first half. Thiago had been a real menace, and he tested and bullied our centre-halves and stretched them throughout the game. Brentford were well on top, and I think they deserved their lead, in all fairness. Moyes made changes for the second half. Beto and Roll came on for Dibbling and McNeil. We had a terrible 3-minute period in the game. Collins scored from a corner after terrible defending, and straight after that we gave the ball away and Thiago scored after a counter-attack when we gave the ball yet again away in midfield. At this point, I thought Rabunum had a really wobbly 10 minutes. He had a little bit of a stinker. He won the ball well in midfield, drove through, could have slid in Barry, but he just waited too long. Then in quite a bizarre incident, O'Brien was lucky not to be punished after he kicked out at Sharda. VAR had a look at it, but they decided there was nothing in it. It could have easily gone the other way. There's a really good cross from Roll, I think, from the right-hand side. And Kelleher made a really good save from Tarkowski header. He just tipped it over the bar. In terms of, there was a goal for Beto in the 66th minute. He worked really hard to win a throw-in. Grealish put in a lovely cross and Beto sort of flicked the header into the far corner, and it was a really good goal. I was hoping then that we'd really get the momentum and move forward and really push Brentford and see if we could get some more goals and potentially even an equaliser. Thiago deflected a shot wide. Then there was another shot where he shot straight at Pickford following another counter-attack. The game had to become very open. Everton really had to gamble. It was nice to see Armstrong come on from Irabunum with around about 20 minutes left. But 2 minutes before the end of the game, Thiago completes his hat-trick. He raced into Everton's half and made a lovely dink finish over Pickford. Everton were not to be denied though. There was another goal in the 90th minute. Great work from Grealish on the right-hand side. A lovely dink cross for Barry to nod in at the far post. It was a weird game. Ultimately, 3 points lost for us, but I have to give credit to Brentford. I thought they were really good. But Everton had some excellent chances to get something out of the game, but yet again, we just struggled after going behind. There was lots of effort in the game, especially in the second half. But Everton had to gamble and became really ragged at the back. In terms of Brentford, it was a great away performance from them and ultimately a deserved victory. I felt like they controlled large parts of the game and defended well. When Everton came on strong, especially in the second half, they defended manfully. In terms of overall thoughts of the game, I think Blues paid the price for a sloppy performance, made some poor choices in possession, and a catastrophic 3-minute spell at the beginning of the second half left them with far too much to do. It was nice in the second half to see Beto and Barry get goals, but Everton need players back or in during this key part of the season. In terms of man of the match, it was obviously going to be Thiago. He was mobile, aggressive, and he was a threat. 3 fantastic finishes for him. In terms of Everton, Wolves next on the 7th of January. It's a home game, 7:30 kickoff. Hopefully we can bounce back. We're pretty good at bouncing back, so fingers crossed we can bounce back from this game. Hopefully there'll be a couple of players back from injury. We'll see how we go. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the game. Drop me a comment and let me know. But ultimately, it's on to the next one. Up the toffees, and I'll see you next time.